Hey beautiful! Welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I am Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now, my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about channeled messages from your future spouse. As some of you guys may know, this is a reading I record every single month, and I thought let's record it for February today. Let's see, my dear, what messages your future spouse has for you. As always, this is gonna be a candle wax reading, by the way. Now, as always, I have three piles you can choose from, and today I have cards and crystals for you guys. So, this is pile 1 with the Magician card, this is pile 2 with the Lover's card, and this is pile 3 with the High Priestess card. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal one, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse? Now, my dear, let's start straight with the reading. I have your candle right here. So let's see what messages we can get for you guys for my beautiful pile 1. As always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. For my beautiful pal 1, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse? Let's see. I'm hearing it's gonna get better. Interesting. It's gonna get better. For some of you guys, if you are right now in a phase in your life in which maybe you're not where you hope to be, or you're a little bit discouraged, maybe even a little bit drained or tired, I'm even hearing bored, your future spouse wants you to know that this energy you're in right now is not gonna stay in your energy forever. In fact, they want to let you know that it's gonna pass, okay? Things are gonna get lighter or brighter even. This boring phase in your life is gonna move on, and you're gonna find yourself with much more exciting energy again, okay? So this is for someone, if you have been feeling a little bit discouraged and not so inspiring, then this is definitely a message for them to let you know that things are going to become more hopeful. Especially for those of you guys who maybe have been recently in, I would say, in a phase in your life in which maybe it has been a little bit difficult, or it has been a little bit challenging, perhaps even very stressful. Sometimes when we're going through a stressful period in our life, it is very difficult to come out of this mindset or out of this space, right? Because it's kind of like, energetically speaking, we are attached to the stress. And even if we're trying to come out of it, it's like a burden, we may even feel heavier. And your future spouse, that's very important for them, wants you to know that this stress is not going to be a part of your life forever. In fact, it's ending soon. All right, my dear? That's what I'm seeing here. Your future spouse wants you to know that this is so interesting. I don't know why I'm getting messages regarding what's going on in their life, but your future spouse wants you to know, my dear, right now they're going through a very, I would say, busy time in their life. I can see that, especially when it comes to their career. Career is definitely taking on the most energy. Your future spouse, whether you know them or not, whether you have met them or not, their higher self definitely wants to share with you that whenever you come across this reading, because this is a timeless reading, right now in their life, they're putting a lot of energy, attention, focus into their career. I definitely feel like your future spouse right now is going for a very specific goal in their life. Maybe it is a goal that they, you know, said they're gonna achieve in 2024, for example. It's something that is very major in their energy. And what I can see is that they're definitely taking it very serious. I do feel like your future spouse, by the way, is someone who is very determined, and they are very goal oriented. So it doesn't surprise me that they're coming off with so much, yeah, drive, to be honest. And for some reason, they want you to know that. They want you to know that right now, where they are in their life, work is definitely taking on the most, I would say, importance here. And I'm hearing it's all about the life I want to create. So your future spouse is someone who thinks long term for sure, and someone who's focused towards the future. And I really feel like right now they're doing so much because they're creating the kind of future for themselves, for their future family, perhaps even, that they want. And they definitely take their action today very serious because they know it's going to build their future, obviously. I'm hearing I'm not afraid of the competition. I'm not afraid of the hard work. I'm not afraid of the time I'm gonna invest today. Okay, this is interesting. It's kind of like your future spouse wants you to be a part of all this. Well, is part of the right word? I would say, they want you to be aware of where they are in their life right now. Maybe some of you guys, you came into this reading with the intention to get to know a little bit more about your future spouse, and where this energy is being led towards is definitely them sharing with you what's going on, what's going on in their life. By the way, this really inspires me to record a reading which is all about what's happening in their life. So if this is something you're interested in, definitely let me know in the comment section below. One thing that I'm also getting about your future spouse right now is that it could be the case that they isolate themselves a little bit, in the sense that even as I'm speaking regarding their career, that they're putting a lot of energy into that. I feel like right now is not a time in their career in which, they're going to collaborate or they're going to work in teams with other people. It's more so about doing the job alone or really taking something on just by yourself. That's definitely the energy in here. I feel like your future spouse right now is taking a step back. And okay, that's interesting. I think I understand to an extent why this message is coming through, because normally my channeled messages are direct messages, but it kind of feels like your future spouse here is opening a space for me to talk to you about what's happening. And I feel like a big reason why is because this could be a big reason why you guys maybe haven't met yet, or perhaps why a certain delay has happened. Your future spouse's higher self wants you to know that maybe right now they are not ready to meet you. Maybe you guys want to meet your future spouse right now. And of course, this is for those of you guys who haven't met them, right? Maybe you're asking yourself, well, why hasn't it happened yet? Like, I want it today. I want us to meet, right now. And maybe that's why their higher self is coming through, telling you that the meeting is coming closer. But one thing you need to know is that at this time, they really need to figure something out, or they need to dedicate this time towards themselves. They're focusing on their career right now, and I'm hearing this is not just about work. It's kind of like this is a growth that this person has to go through before meeting you. Maybe when it comes to their career, when it comes to this phase in their life, they're gonna get to know themselves better. They're gonna get some epiphany moments. Definitely something is gonna happen when it comes to them connecting with themselves. And I really feel like this is like they're supposed to go this alone. They're supposed to go on this journey by themselves. And I definitely feel like this is a very important time in your future spouse's life. Definitely their career has the main focus here. Okay, I'm hearing I'm patiently waiting as well. So I feel like your future spouse, okay, don't understand them wrong. Yes, right now, their career, their personal life is getting all their attention, but that doesn't mean this person doesn't want love. In fact, I feel like your future spouse is someone who knows the power of patience. They wouldn't jump into just any relationship just because, so they can be in a relationship. And not to say that this is right or wrong, this is a personal choice. Everyone can do whatever they want to do. I'm just speaking here from your future spouse's point of view. And what I'm getting is that for them, they would rather wait for the right person to be in a relationship with, be patient, rather than just, be in a relationship with just someone just because. So I'm hearing they know the power of patience, they know how important it is. I'm also hearing how much we can learn from patience. And your future spouse, definitely right now in their life, wants love. They want it. However, they trust that they will meet the right person, but they don't want to force anything, or they don't want to, I'm hearing, pressure themselves. Because they may feel like if they pressure themselves, they may end up with the wrong person, so they're very good with waiting or with allowing things to unfold naturally. So, this is maybe why they're not uncomfortable when it comes to their life right now. Although they want love, they understand, okay, maybe right now I need to figure out my career, or I need to figure out this area of my life. And I know that when I am in the right headspace, when I am not occupied with, the things happening in my life, like my career, my love life will also come to place. Yeah, this is so interesting to me. This is absolutely, my dear Palawan, not how I thought this reading would go, because I really feel like we went from, channeled messages from your future self to let's look into your future spouse's present energy. This is kind of how this reading went on. But I mean, especially when it comes to candle wax readings, it is nothing I can control. I set the intention, and then the kind of messages which are meant for you to know what the energies have to deliver will come through. And this is definitely something you need to hear right now. Maybe you guys have been a little bit, I'm hearing, questioning yourself, or getting fed up with all the patience with your waiting, for the right person, asking yourself, like, what is happening in your future spouse's life? Like, why are they delaying it like that? Maybe this is why these messages came through, because someone needed to hear this. I'm hearing, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to connecting with you just as much as you're looking forward to connect with me. So once again, your future spouse wants you just as much as you want them. But life sometimes is not as simple, right, as we may want it to. Sometimes something is occupying our energy, and in your future spouse's case, they're busy here, for sure. I'm hearing we're gonna create magical things together. For some of you guys, it could be the case that what your future spouse is working on right now is gonna be something very beneficial to you in the future. Maybe you guys will in the future work together, or maybe they're working on getting something, buying something right now. They're putting a lot of energy into maybe going to the next level when it comes to their work. So in the future, you guys can together enjoy the fruits of their labor. So, for example, let's just say your future spouse is working hard right now to own a house. This is just an example here, but let's just go with that. Obviously, in the future, when you guys come together, you're also going to benefit from that, right? But it just feels like what they're working on right now is something that will be beneficial for your future together, if that makes sense. This is so interesting. Pile 1, this is all I have for you guys for today. Please let me know how you feel about this reading, and whether this is something you expected, the way the reading went, or whether you were, just as surprised as I was today. My dear, if you would like to claim this reading, then with a let's go with a burger emoji. I don't know. I'm a little bit hungry, you guys. Let's go with the burger emoji in the comment section below. if you would like to claim this reading. As always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful Palawan, take care, my dear. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now, let's start straight away with your reading. Let's see what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse, my dear. What do you need to know? I have your candle right here, so let's start. Let me light it up for you guys. All right, so as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys for my beautiful pal 2. What channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse? What do you need to know? Let's see, let's see. Okay, oh my goodness. Pal 2, we're starting off pretty strong. I heard my soulmate. Oh my goodness. Give me 1 second, you guys. I feel the energy rising here. 1 second. I need a moment. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay. My dear, your future spouse wants you to know that I'm hearing there is nothing that can break our connection. I'm hearing two souls that are bond together can't be separated. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? Well, let me ask you first of all, because I just need to ask this. Do you know that, my dear? Do you know that you have a soulmate in your future spouse? Do you know that your future spouse is someone who you have a spiritual connection with? Are you aware of this? Because this energy has just entered the room like it was thrown at me in a like such a decisive way that I feel like for a lot of you guys this is something you have to already know because the energy is just so intense and just so strong. I mean, it would surprise me if this is something you don't know because one way or another you're going to be exposed to this. You know, you're going to maybe get insights regarding this or connect with this person's higher self. Oh my goodness, okay. My dear, your future spouse wants you to know that. I'm hearing we're already in contact. I'm hearing we're already connected. Now, this is not regarding physical connection. It doesn't matter whether you guys have already met or not, whether you're already together or not. The way it's coming through for me is them wanting to make you aware of the fact that energetically speaking, you guys are already connecting, or maybe through your dreams, you are connecting with them, with their higher self. You know, there are a lot of different ways. I do feel like this is something that you have already opened yourself up to, something you are receptive to. I mean, honestly speaking, the fact that you're watching this reading, right? The fact that you are opening yourself up to channeled messages from your future spouse, even if it's through me, even if it's not directly through you, even though there is a third person kind of giving them messages, that's still you opening yourself up to it, right? But I feel like it is beyond this reading. It's not just you watching a third person giving you those messages. I really feel like you yourself are already capable, and not only capable, but you have already done it. Maybe if it's subconsciously, maybe sometimes you're getting an intuitive knowing, or you have a gut feeling regarding your love life or regarding who this person is. You may not understand where this message is coming from. It could be pretty random or out of the blue. These could be small messages, small ways in which you are connecting with their energy and you're receiving messages. Your future spouse definitely wants you to know or would like you to open yourself up more. I would say to their messages, because they're delivering. Their higher self is delivering the messages. Their higher self is bringing you insights. And I can't even stress enough how much this is a spiritual connection, you guys. I mean, it is literally the definition of one. And it definitely starts with this bond that you guys are already connected to. If you would speak about the 5D, the 5D is going crazy. Your connection in the 5D, let me tell you that, okay? Your future spouse wants you to know that this connection is going to be pretty transformative for both of you guys. And this is not something to worry about, but this is actually a transformation, but that both of you guys, before incarnating, chose to go through together. Of course, at the end of the day, you have free will. Still, even if your higher self chose something before coming here, still your free will is the last word. So even if you have the potential in your journey, still, of course, you can decide for yourself whether you really want to go on it or you really want to subscribe to it or not, right? But what I'm getting is that the way it's shown to me here energetically, that this is something you're gonna choose for yourself as well. And your future spouse wants you to know that this transformation that your relationship together is gonna bring to both of you guys, it's gonna be something very crucial. And it's gonna be something, I'm hearing, very significant. Specifically regarding some kind of insecurity you're having, I'm hearing. Maybe you have worry and insecurity regarding something about yourself. I'm hearing that you could have even struggled with or fought with your whole life. Maybe you were insecure regarding something about yourself. And what I'm hearing is that this transformation is going to be very crucial when it comes to you making peace with yourself, or you making peace with whatever insecurity this is that maybe has been, I'm hearing, has taken a lot of energy from you. Okay, this is something I'm getting here. This is the definition of divinely orchestrated. I feel like your spirit guides, their spirit guides, are definitely big time influencing your coming together or this relationship for those of you guys who are already together. Another thing, excuse me, my dear. Another thing I would like to mention is that yeah, there's some kind of insecurity or heartbreak that you guys have been going through, that it could even be a part of the past. This insecurity could be not very recently, but still it is in your energy. And what I'm getting is that through the transformation you're going to go through, you're going to be able to bring closure or close this chapter in your life, or finally close this energy, or release this energy, better to say, not close it, release it. That's what I'm getting here. It's kind of like this relationship for both of you guys is gonna make you look at your shadow side. Very often people think that a spiritual connection is all about the light side of life, but actually, spiritual connections can trigger us a lot when it comes to looking into sides of us or areas of our life that maybe we're trying to hide away from. But in a way, it's this connection may trigger you into having to face those demons, and this is kind of what I see here happening as well. And through you facing those demons, you're actually gonna start a transformation. And especially when it comes to a burden, and this is not a physical burden, this is something energetically speaking that is stuck on you. All right, so sometimes we can literally live in the past, right? Maybe we're right now here in the present moment, but mentally speaking, emotionally speaking, we may be like years in the past, something that we haven't quite closed yet. And what I'm seeing is that this transformation, which your future spouse is sharing with me here, that I should share with you guys, is that get yourself ready. Get yourself ready for the release, the much needed release that I see for some of you guys. Already on this journey. You're already starting on your own with releasing these energies. But there is something in particular that is gonna come forward only in this relationship that you're gonna be able to release. This reminds me, sometimes we may think we have healed from something, right? But until we put ourselves in a certain environment, we can't know 100%. Do you guys know what I mean? Like sometimes, something, let's just say we're healing something from a relationship, okay? From a past relationship. We may do everything by ourselves, right? When we're single, we're working on ourselves so we can move on from whatever has happened in our previous relationship. But until we go on to the next relationship, we will never know, right? Because we are single and we're healing on this, but we have to put ourselves into the certain environment, in this example a new relationship, to really know if we have moved on or not. Because maybe while being single, we think we have healed, but when we put ourselves in a relationship again, we see, oh, wait, I'm actually getting triggered. I'm actually not, I haven't moved on the way I thought I was while I was single. It's kind of a very similar energy here as well. There's gonna be something, and it doesn't have to do anything with relationships. Maybe it's something on a personal level, okay? That this relationship is gonna bring forward for you to work on and transform. I hope I have explained this the best way possible, but this is what I'm getting here. And this is also once again why this relationship is gonna change you. And when I say change you, not in a way that you think you have to change something about yourself to be liked by this person. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking here about a transformation that makes you change, and I'm hearing specifically getting closer towards your greatest version. Once again, this is about changing in the sense that releasing energies that hasn't worked out for you, you know? This is what I'm getting here. This is so interesting that your future spouse is kind of sharing this with you, because this is really all about you getting aware of this, right? Getting aware that this spiritual connection is actually gonna bring a lot of growth to you. And it's kind of like, especially for those of you guys who may sometimes have a very hard time with transformation or changes, it's kind of like they're preparing you, or they're letting you know, bringing to you this insight so you know what this relationship brings with it as well, okay? But yeah, I definitely feel like this is a very dear message coming from your future spouse. And once again, it's not only one sided. This relationship is also going to make them reflect a lot, and also maybe face certain demons they have that they didn't knew needed their attention. But it really took your coming together to really look at yourselves. And I really feel like, you know, this is all about spiritual growth. This transformation, this releasing, once again, this is a spiritual connection which is going to bring you guys together, but which will also, individually speaking, and you guys as a union, grow spiritually. Yeah, I'm hearing get ready. Get ready, pal, too. Or for those of you guys who already have met them and you are like literally right now, what I'm describing, already on the journey here with them, I'm hearing it's worth it, you know? The growth that comes with it, it's something very valuable, I'm hearing. My dear pal, too, this is all I have for you guys for today. If you would like, my dear, to claim this reading, then let's go with these beautiful rose emojis. Drop a rose emoji in the comment section below, my dear. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal too. Take care, my dear. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse. Now, my dear, let's start straight away. I have your candle right here. Let me light it up for you guys, and then let's see, for my beautiful pile 3, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse? What do they want to tell you? What do they want to share with you? Let's see, for my beautiful pile 3. As always, my dear, please give me a moment to tune into the energies in here for you guys. The first thing I'm hearing is, oh my goodness, I'm hearing you are my world. I'm getting some romantic energy coming through right from the beginning, you guys. Your future spouse could be someone very romantic for sure. But I heard you are my world. This is so sweet. Your future spouse wants you to know that there is no one like you, I'm hearing. There is no one like you. I'm hearing I've met a lot of people in my life, but no one, absolutely no one, is like you. I'm hearing from the moment I saw you, I knew you would become very important to me. I knew it. I can't describe in words how much love I have for you. I love you. Oh wow, I'm hearing I want to take care of you. You guys, we are not even 5 minutes in, and I can't tell you guys how much. Oh my goodness, how much love energy there is here. Your future spouse wants you to know that I'm hearing I knew you were the one. No matter whether you guys have already met or not, one thing that I'm getting so strongly coming through from this energy is that the first impressions your future spouse is gonna have of you are definitely, honestly, they're more than positive. This feels so strongly like love at first sight. Now, I know not everyone believes that love at first sight, so take it how it resonates, but there is really no other way to explain this. And I'm getting so much decisive energy coming through from your future spouse. It's kind of like your future spouse, they never questioned whether you would be the one for them. I'm hearing it's crystal clear to them. Your future spouse wants you to know that I'm hearing the waiting comes to an end. By the way, you guys, for some of you, if you have been drawn to Pal 2 as well, I recommend you guys to watch this as well. If not, then as always, just stick with this one here. Yeah, I'm hearing again, you are my world. Speaking of world, I feel like for some of you guys, there could be something international about your energy, or maybe this is like such a random message, but I feel like traveling is involved in this energy. Maybe it's gonna be significant for someone watching. I just felt like saying it here. Your future spouse, my dear, oh my goodness, your future spouse wants you to know that you're so beautiful. I'm hearing you're so beautiful and you don't even know that. You don't even know how beautiful you are. I'm hearing if only you could see what I see. Your future spouse, my dear, is hyping you up for sure. But no, like seriously speaking, they want you to know that you are such a beautiful person. When your future spouse looks at you, what they see is not only a pretty face, but they see in you I'm hearing the embodiment, okay? The embodiment of beauty, of what it means to be beautiful. inside and out. Honestly, I'm hearing that your future spouse has never ever come across someone as beautiful like you. Now, maybe you're watching this and you're just like, oh, come on, like, this is exaggerated. I'm not like pretty like that, or not, I'm not like handsome like that, whatever resonates with you. Um, that's not true. Sometimes we tend to look down on ourselves or not see what other people see. Like the way we see ourselves and we see our beauty in comparison to how other people see it, like that's a real deal, my dear. Like it can be so different. Sometimes we are very harsh on ourselves, or because we're comparing ourselves to so many people out there, models, or I don't know, like on social media, right? We always see what we think we should work on rather than what we already have. But especially when it comes to love, okay? A person who loves us, they see us and the beauty that comes with being our authentic self. And this is exactly what I'm getting for you guys as well. When your future spouse looks at you, they see everything. They see your heart. They see your personality. They see your character. And of course, they see your incredible physical beauty that they're literally attracted to. I'm hearing it's so captivating. I'm hearing, oh my goodness, I heard you're sparking like a million stars. This sounds so cheesy, but like they're raw feelings, you guys. Like when I tell you they're romantic, I really mean it. Your future spouse could be someone who's gonna say a lot of romantic stuff. Okay, things that maybe some people would call cheesy, but it is just them authentically sharing their thoughts with you. They really mean it. Your future spouse really means it, my dear. Let me tell you that. When this person compliments you, it's not only coming from a place of love, but they truly mean it. I feel like your future spouse is the kind of person who they either say the truth, okay, their truth. They either say what they feel or they won't say anything at all. This person is not someone to lie or to sugarcoat something. They just say things the way they are. And when they say something about you, when they compliment you, they truly mean it. Yeah, I'm hearing once again your future spouse wants you to know how much they love you, how much they care about you, that they see you for who you are, that with them you don't have to hide away or you don't have to be different from who you truly are. This is so important for your future spouse, and this is something you will see in them, that for them, one of the most important things about this connection is to know that you feel safe to be your authentic self. You feel safe to be who you are. You feel safe to be yourself, honestly. This is so important for your future self. I was about to say future self, future spouse, excuse me. Especially because, you guys, I feel like your future spouse, like they themselves are like that. They're definitely the kind of person who absolutely doesn't like to be in spaces in which they may feel like they don't belong there, or they feel like they're only accepted if they live up to a certain expectation, or only if they present themselves a certain way. No, your future I was about to say future self as well, excuse me, my dear. Your future spouse, what is happening? Is someone thinking about their future self? But your future spouse, they're very particular when it comes to that. And because they would never like to put themselves in spaces like that or to be forced to be a way that is not true to them, they would never encourage other people to not be their authentic self, you know? The way they want to come through is also what they encourage in other people. So you will experience pretty soon that with your future spouse, you don't need to put on an act, which I feel like for a lot of you guys is going to be very nurturing because what is more beautiful than to be loved and cherished for who we truly are, right? In comparison to being loved for, you know, a character that you put on or someone or playing a role that is not you. So this is something very important to your future spouse for sure. Excuse me, my dear. Sorry. Yeah, I do feel like you're going to travel a lot together. I know this is like such a random message, but once again, traveling is very dominant in this energy. I don't know, maybe someone is planning to travel even right now, or your future spouse right now is traveling, but this is coming through here. Is there anything else that your future spouse would like to share with you? No, this is all I have for you guys for today. I'm not receiving any more messages. My dear pal 3, if you would like to claim this reading, then let's go with a moon emoji, okay? Drop a moon emoji in the comment section below, my dear, if you would like to claim this reading. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3. Take care, my dear.